All India Radio.
Welcome listeners to another program from the Regional News and at All India Radio Chennai. We are going to celebrate International Women's Day from March 1 to March 8th, and today we are bringing you a special program on women's empowerment. So we have with us in our studios 4 dynamic women from different fields. One is a professor who is working at the Women's Christian College. She is the head of the communications department in the college. She's been in the profession for more than 25 years. Welcome, Punita.
Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here.
Another is Chitradeepa Anantharaman. She is in the journalism profession for more than 25 years. She's been working in a prominent newspaper. Today she is going to share something from her profession. Welcome, Chitra.
Hello, everyone.
So we are having 2 more dynamic personalities from the aviation industry. One is Mrs. Gayatri Nair. She's been in a prominent airline for more than 26 years. She has rich experience. Welcome to the program.
Hello listeners, it's a pleasure to be here.
Another dynamic person is from Air Traffic Control from Airports Authority of India. She is working in Chennai Airport. She is Krishnaveni, and welcome to the program, Krishnaveni.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi, everybody. Hope you like this program.
Let's begin with Professor Punita. So, when we talk about women, we talk about girl children. People say that daughters bring happiness. But when a daughter is born, when a girl is born, another girl, another daughter, this type of a comment is still going on. So much so that the government is bringing up so many programs for women empowerment, girl empowerment. Lot of things are going on to encourage women to achieve in many fields and also to bring about some kind of development in the lives of girl children. So how important is education to girl children, Punita?
Education is very important because it empowers women. For a very long time, we've been subjugated, and education gives you the power, the wings to move around, wings to achieve whatever you want. And that is why I think we are changing in that direction, and a lot of women are being educated, but still, after education, what they do? What do they do about earning? What is their financial literacy? What about their financial independence? That is a question. Though it's changing, women are being educated. What do they do after that? That is one thing which I would like to really think about and talk about today.
So, education in the sense, not only literacy, I would say. As you said, there is a lot of aspects with regard to education. So, when it comes to the real point of education, what is the first question which comes to your mind? Anyone like to share?
I think a woman has to be self-reliant first, learn to be independent. I think in my opinion, education and employment comes later. One woman has to be self-reliant, but confident. That's what defines them, I think. They have to evolve with age. That's my opinion.
So how do you think family is an important aspect in all this?
Family actually plays a major role because after going home, family is everything. So if your family doesn't support you, stress starts out from there. It slowly spreads from within and it comes on to wherever you are, be it your job or be it your chores, course. You will be engrossed in it that way it shouldn't affect you, and it affects your happiness. One should be happy. When you're happy, then you're healthy. Then everything is fine. So yes, this is required.
I feel family is the backbone for any woman, not because she holds the family also holds her. Public life, when women are going to the job, it is the family which supports. Education actually gives you the woman a power to choose. The choice is what an empowered woman has over all others who are not so educated. So it is the choice a woman can have between what to choose for her and good or not good for herself or her family. Health-wise, education-wise, the power of choice for her own benefit, for her family's benefit, for her children, for her parents, anything. It is a matter of choice. Education gives you that power.
So talking about education, we are listening to education of various types. Education keeps on changing from time to time. So not only that part, the other part of it, like is education affordable? Is everybody in a position to get educated wherever they want, or what kind of education they should choose?
No, it is still not, though we have come far in whatever we want in terms of educating a girl child, there are a lot of handicaps when you get a girl child educated. Say, for example, you see a lot of cases where young girls in villages would stop their education at 10th. The higher secondary, they would not be able to go because they don't have higher secondary in their schools, or it would require them traveling by bus to another town, a close by town. And, so the moment there are a lot of factors which come into play in where parents think if she gets educated, she will choose the life partner on her own. That scares many of them. That is one thing. And another thing is like moving from place to place where still staying. And that's why some of the schemes like, giving girl children cycle, that seem to have helped in Tamil Nadu. If you look at Tamil Nadu case, it has worked. So I think the government has to come into play, and government has a major role to play in it. And it would be nice if the government has a lot more schemes for women, because you haven't think Tamil is educating one woman is like educating a family, and she teaches the kids, so it doesn't stop with her. She just passes on the education to whatever she learns to the other generation. So it's very important that women be educated and women become aware. But what I see personally is women, even though they're educated, even though they know a lot of things, they're very hesitant to talk about it in public sphere. They're hesitant about being vocal on social media, and even the few women who are vocal are being attacked or abused if at all they make a tiny mistake somewhere or other. So it's like women always have to be conscious of who we are, what we say, and all that. A man can get away with it, but not a woman. So we still, to this day, we see that. I think, I don't know what we are going to do about it, but I think it's a fight we are going to carry on till we die.
Yeah, what you said is right. Whenever a woman says something, it becomes a matter of concern.
Ma'am, I have an opinion on this.
Of course.
So I have worked as an education correspondent for 13 years. My opinion based on that. So I think in a country like India, after 8th or 10th, people can join polytechnics. That's more suitable for a country like ours, where by the time they're 18 or 20, they might have a job. But polytechnic is looked down upon. So what's the point in doing BA history or MA history and without a job? I think our country needs more skilled laborers, and especially rural areas, second, third tier cities. I think polytechnic should be more prevalent, where at the age of 15 or 16, girls and boys can do a course there like this: jewelry design, leather technology. There's so much, the options are so many, and they will be employable immediately.
What do you think, Punita? You've been in college. You must have seen a lot of children coming from different backgrounds.
Yeah. When we were young, we didn't have many professions, either, doctor, engineer, and very fixed thing. Even now, there are many fields, there are certain safe professions for women. Teaching, nursing, kind of very fixed professions I think women are fit for. Anything other than that, it's not looked at safe, especially which involves night duty. I think maybe she will share about it later. There are a whole lot of ways it's changing, but still, that stigma attached to it is there.
Actually, anything people are afraid for a change, be it anything. Suppose if I say I want to change this ways from here to there, they'll be like, no, this has been there since generations, we cannot change suddenly. But after some time, only if we get to do it, and after some time they get adjusted to it, that is when they can realize. But going for a change is where people stop first itself. Oh, no, we cannot do any profession. You should be a doctor. You should be an engineer. I never knew there was a profession, air traffic controller. Before joining also, I was like, what do we do here? What is it for? What do we do here? So people were like, they are like people who carry the marshaller. They mistake us for them, that they call the aircraft, come here, come there. So no, that isn't what we do. So yes, till we go there.
Air traffic is quite a new job for a woman. So did you see any ladies there in your profession?
Oh, yes, there are plenty of women out there.
Okay, what are you all doing there?
From the engine starting to the time the engine stops, always it is under the control of an air traffic controller, be it wherever the person is. Like suppose you're traveling from Chennai to Hyderabad. So before each and everybody plays a major role here, not just the pilots or the air traffic control. I'm telling about the ground crew and every staff. They take 20 minutes to change the staff and to change the crew, passengers, everything on board. It's just done within 20 minutes to 40 minutes. It takes a lot of time and effort. And then the pilot takes clearance from ATC. So when they're planning for going from Chennai to Hyderabad, they file a flight plan. So all the details are there. So what is the type of aircraft, what is the registration, and what are all the details they have in the flight, like what are the equipments they have. So all these details are there, and which level they want to fly from here to there. So apart from this, they take the clearance from us, which route they are going to go. We give the clearance, so you have to follow this route at this height, and after this height you have to contact this person. He will give you further instructions. So after that, so it will be like almost like a traffic police is on ground, but we are in the air with little higher jurisdiction.
Coming back to your question on family's role, I wanted to pitch in there. During COVID, I think girl children's education was affected a lot. There are so many studies we've been done. We were also conducting studies. Most of them, if you look at the rural areas and all, because of the lack of smartphone, many of them had to skip education. Whatever progress they we had in a lot of years has been taken back by last 2 years during COVID.
You were listening to the first part of the conversation which we had with regard to International Women's Day. The second part will be broadcasted next week. Thank you, listeners.